Hey guys, today we are looking at Prey, the one from 2006. Yeah, this game is interesting, I suppose. It's just not great. It's funny, this game was kind of called, and I know it's cringe, but the Halo Killer. You know, there are lots of games that came out after Halo that try to do what Halo did, and they kind of try to replicate the same FPS kind of gameplay, and a lot of them just failed. And pretty much every game that's called itself a Halo Killer has failed, and not only being a Halo Killer, but also failed in being good. But yeah, so the one thing that this game was known for is the fact there's a lot of zero-G stuff. You know, the fact that you basically do first-person shooting in zero-G, and a lot of just abstract pathways that will swerve around. And so the main premise of the game is that aliens invade, and in their invasion, essentially, you know, they abduct you and your girlfriend, and you have to go on this alien spaceship and basically fight them. So it's very, very cool. The other aspect of this game that is interesting is that you play as a Native American guy, and so you have all this like spirit quest, like a couple cutscenes about that. But what I really like about it is that it doesn't really make it a big deal. It's just like, oh yeah, he's just a native guy who got abducted by aliens. And so that kind of plays a little bit into, you know, the story and the theme of the game. And so throughout the game, you know, you can fight mostly aliens or cyborgs, or, you know, there's giant aircrafts you have to take out in this big machine gun section. So there's a lot of generic things in this otherwise ungeneric story. You know, you have your melee weapons like a wrench, you have different kinds of rifles and shotguns and different guns you use. But again, the whole thing feels very rough. It's really not a great game or a great experience, but at the time it was kind of hailed as like, oh wow, this is like so innovational and unique. And so it basically got a lot of praise and like media coverage when it came out, and people were saying, oh, you know, the graphics, you know, for the time was really, really, you know, interesting and intense. And one of the main mechanics is that you can kind of enter the spirit world, you know, with your spirit raven, and so you're able to like go behind security doors, attack certain enemies, and so you have this spiritual combat mechanic, essentially, where you fight the alien spirits, and that's what makes you special, and you're the only one who can take them out. I think that's really, really cool. But yeah, unfortunately, the game itself, it's super rough. It's not very much fun playing it today. I think I got about halfway through the game until it became like a massive slog, frankly. And I really didn't want to keep playing it, but I kind of forced myself. And, you know, through doing that, I was able to at least keep on going. Yeah, and the other cool mechanic, again, is that you have these certain walkways or whatever that go up the walls, and you can basically walk up them, and, you know, reverses gravity, reverses your perspective. Lots of enemies will kind of spawn in to, you know, the world through these warp holes and stuff. But again, it's just very it's just not just very rough, you know. And so there is a bit, you know, a decent amount of puzzle solving. But I know how to describe this game. It's like Doom 3. Yeah, it's that level of quality when it comes to the gunplay and the combat, and just, you know, the vibe and aesthetic of the environments. So, you know, in that aspect, it's unfortunately just, you know, not great, not very good. But yeah, Prey was a very interesting, you know, point in time, a little experiment. You know, I guess it's kind of worth seeing to play today, you know, just to see what it's like. But yeah, not something I'd recommend. Not a great overarching story. It has a very strong beginning, but then it kind of feels, I don't know. It feels very much like it depreciates a lot, and all the guns kind of feel the same, and yeah. But anyway, that's Prey, and yeah, I'll see you guys later.